What's up, people? Same day, saved it from the A, originated from the Boogie Down Box, and don't you ever forget it. Steelers are playing at 1. I got about a half an hour to prep my Sunday dinner. Yeah, so if I'm not completely finished, what? I'll be running back and forth through commercials. That's it. But girls gotta eat, husbands gotta eat. Our favorite is gonna be in the oven cooking while I watch the rest of my game. So what am I making? I'm making eggplant Parmesan. That's right, baby. Eggplant Parmesan with a twist. I always add mushrooms, turmeric, yes, and a little bit of thyme. Now this and this and this goes into my turkey ground that's cooking right now. I just dropped it in the pot. Turn down the fire some. Yeah. But today, people know me. I got that pineapple going. It ain't the blue dream today. It's the pineapple. What's up? So right now, I'm going to start on peeling my eggplant. So let's peel these eggplants. Just watch me peel. I'm going to stand this up. I got a standard potato peeler. bloopers. I don't take them out. So I do this with apples too, when I'm going to make apple pie or apple cobbler or sauteed apples and pears to go over my husband's vegan pancakes. They're wonderful. But it's so easy. You just peel. You don't lose any of your eggplant. It's like peeling the potato. You just go to work. People, please, wash your hands. Always wash your hands before you cook. You pick your nose, you touch your face, you do everything. I know I do. I have bad allergies. But this is what it looks like when it's peeled. I also have my mushrooms that I'm going to chop up. And I'm only doing 3 eggplants. So we're going to get that out the way. Let's just peel all of this. Get all that good stuff out the way. That's 2. And I have 1 more. Now, I love this dish because you can actually make it in 1 pot. I say that if you have the right pot. If you have a skillet that can go in the oven, or what I have is the copper pots. I know many of you have seen these copper pots. They come with lids. They come with different varieties. They come with different frying pans and stuff like that. Yeah, I had so many sets. I gave them to my kids for good use. So it's called I can make this eggplant Parmesan a 1-pot meal because I'm actually going to cook my turkey ground in this pot, drain it, and then I'll start layering my eggplant in the bottom with some sauce, because of course you need some sauce. Now the best sauce I say to use is always, you can use any kind of sauce. I got different kinds of sauce. I got store brand, organic. I got Prego. I like Hunt's in the can. I even add extra tomatoes, which I'm going to add some diced tomatoes. And I like my sauce to be thick, so I will add some tomato paste as soon as I can find it. It's around here somewhere. I got all this tomato sauce, but I know I have a can of tomato paste somewhere. But anyway, I'm going to grab my favorite, which is 3 cheese. Cheese. Prego. My tomato paste is somewhere. It's called, maybe you have some, maybe you don't, but it's not important. You can always add whatever you want to make your sauce thick. So in the meantime, I'm going to chop up this stuff and I'm going to get it all together. So when you're slicing your eggplant, as you can see, you want to try to get slices about 1/2 inch, 1/4 inch thick. That way you can taste something after it bakes. So sometimes when you overcook eggplant, it's just really soft. So you want to have that. I love this. I go from counter to garbage. Wonderful. If you can smell this turkey ground, I mean, you'll have to try it. When you're making your beef ground, pork ground, chicken ground, turkey ground, you have to add the 3 ingredients. A dash of thyme, sazon, and turmeric. Ground turmeric. It not only gives it a great color, it gives it a great flavor by itself. Before you even add a little bit of, I always use pink salt. You see, I always got pink salt. And I always use black pepper. Always. Black pepper goes in everything. And I like to, anything that want to balance, put basil in it. Basil is sweet. Oregano has a very strong taste to it, but I don't want that in my eggplant parmesan. So I'll use basil, some chopped onions, mushrooms, things like that. Then you get all your gooey mozzarella cheese ready. That's right, mozzarella cheese. You're making it like a lasagna, doing layers. So you got your meat, your eggplant, and your cheese. And you work it out. That's right. So I'm trying to do all this in like 5 minutes now. And I'm going to have to come back to it. See you in a minute. So as you can see, my game is on. And I'm cooking in the kitchen still, apron on. So I'm going to have to go back and forth because I got some good stuff going on in here. It's just starting. I got a few more minutes. I added tomatoes and mushrooms to my meat. Yeah, you got to add a little extra flavor. Now this is when you add your pepper, your salt, and whatever how you want to taste your meat. That's going to go into this eggplant because you know eggplant is a very bland vegetable that you have to spruce it up. So don't get too heavy-handed because it absorbs it too. So I'll see you in a minute. Okay, we on commercial. So what I did was pour my sauce at the bottom. I poured all of my meat sauce and my mushrooms and my tomatoes in a bowl so I can start layering my eggplant parmesan. So I got the sauce at the bottom and then I'm layering eggplant and mushrooms. I still like mushrooms, so I'll throw in some mushrooms. Let's get them around. I got more mushrooms, more eggplants. So after this, I'm going to put a layer of sauce on it. That's the timer. Why is it facing the timer? I don't know. Okay. I'm going to layer my sauce. My meat sauce. Put some in here. Spread it around. I'm going to have like 2 layers. So this is great. And then we're going to add cheese. I got like another 1 minute. So let's add some mozzarella. So I have pre-sliced and then I have shredded. So on the bottom, I'm going to add pre-sliced layers because I like to have a lot of cheese. So we're going to do this. We're going to add layers to what I have here. And then we're going to go back and add more eggplant sauce, meat sauce, eggplant, cheese. Meat sauce, eggplant, cheese. This is how we're going to go until we get to the end. You want to get all those good pockets in there? Okay, I did so many layers. Back to another commercial. Okay, and I also topped it with some Parmesan cheese. So I got sauce, eggplant, meat sauce, mushrooms, mozzarella cheese slices, and Parmesan, more eggplant, more mushrooms. And now we're going to finish off with some more meat sauce and cheese and Parmesan cheese. And then it's going to go in the oven. Okay, so now we're topping. This is the last layer that's in here. As you can see, I'm topping it with shredded mozzarella now. I could have shredded it myself, but I knew I had a Steelers game coming on, and I didn't want to take away from my time. So every minute counts when I'm playing, watching, and enjoying my Steelers game. That's right. So this is what it looks like. Now add the last of the eggplant on top. Like so. Let's get that in there. I'm rushing today, but it's still going to be delicious. Let's layer that up. And what I do is I cook it down I add extra. Add extra on top. Because like I said, they have no flavor. So what I do is I cook it down. As you can see, it's ready. I'm going to put the top on. I'm going to let this cook down for about half an hour to an hour. I would say an hour. And once it cooked down, I'm going to pour the rest of my sauce on top with some more shredded mozzarella cheese and some Parmesan cheese. But you need to let it cook down some because I'm not using a tin pan or anything, so I don't want it to overboil. But let the eggplant cook down and you'll see I'll show you in 1 hour what it looks like. Don't forget to line your oven, people. I always put foil on the shelf when I'm making lasagna, macaroni and cheese, anything like that. So I'm going to preheat my oven on 325 first. I'm going to preheat my oven 325 first. And then after the first half an hour, I'm going to turn the oven up to 350 and let it bake for an hour. But I'm going to preheat first. Yes, 16 minutes, but we're leading by 2 touchdowns while I'm still cooking in the kitchen. Okay, my timer says the oven is ready to add my eggplant Parmesan. So this is how big the pot is. It's not a small pot and it's full to the top. So we're going to add this in here. Put it right on top of the foil. And we're going to leave that in there on 350 now for 1 hour. Yes. Now I'll be back. Now it's time to clean up the workstation. You see the mess I made? The stove is dirty, you know. So I'm going to clean that up and watch my game because we're winning. Yeah. See you in a minute, people. It's been an hour. I took it out the oven. I added the extra mozzarella cheese. I topped it with sauce and more mozzarella cheese and Parmesan cheese. It looks delicious. It's going back in the oven for another hour to 2 hours. Eggplant is very, very hard to cook. No, just joking. No, eggplant is just one of those things that you have to let it bake down. Zucchini, squash, same way. If you're baking it, boiling it is a whole different thing. But baking, you have to let it get tender. You have to let it cook properly. So we're going to put it back in the oven. When it's done, I'm ready to eat. I will show you the final results later. What's up, people? It's finally there. The time has come. Steelers are still playing. They only had them by 3 points last quarter. You know, I'm wearing my lucky hat. Yeah, but this is the end because the eggplant Parmesan is ready. How do I know it's ready? Because I'm going to take a small piece out, which is on the top, put it on the plate. Let's see if I can get a good angle. Put it on the plate. And then we slice. Look at that. Perfect. Perfect. That's the end of this video. The end of my Steelers game. Almost. Peace. This is Sandra from the A. Sorry, it's not over to the fat lady said it's over. Of course, from that movie, Big Daddy. I win. Steelers win. We still hold most. No. We hold the most rings still in the NFL. Look it up. It's Steelers Nation, baby. Peace. This is Sandra from the A.